the first human who learned to hide in plain sight. Today, a game like Meccha Chameleon can make hiding feel playful. You paint yourself into the world, copy the colors around you. You try to become part of the background, and if you do it well, other people look straight at you and somehow do not see you. It feels funny because it is a game, but the instinct is ancient. Long before screens or avatars, hiding in plain sight was not entertainment, it was survival. In the prehistoric world, the smartest human was not always the strongest, not always the fastest, and not always the one with the sharpest spear. Sometimes, the person who survived was the one who knew how to disappear. Imagine a cold morning, thousands of years ago, the grass is wet. Mist lies low over the valley. A small hunting group moves through the reeds. They are not wearing uniforms, they do not have boots or metal blades. They have stone points, animal skins, and bodies that are painfully easy to injure. A single mistake can mean broken bones, a single sound can ruin a hunt. A single wrong movement can turn hunter into prey. One person kneels in the mud. He takes dark earth and smears it over his arms, then ash from last night's fire, then crushed leaves, then wet clay. Slowly, the human shape becomes less human, the skin stops shining, the smell changes, the outline breaks apart. He does not become invisible, but he becomes harder to understand. To an animal, that may be enough. This was the first kind of camouflage, not a costume, not fashion, not art in the modern sense, a negotiation with the eyes of the world. Do not notice me, do not fear me, do not chase me. Do not run yet. Humans were strange animals. We did not have claws like lions. We did not have the speed of antelope, or thick fur like mammoths. We could not fly above danger, or burrow below it. Our bodies were exposed, soft, breakable, but we had one advantage that changed everything. We could look at the world and ask, what does the world see when it sees me? That question is powerful. It means humans could imagine themselves from another's eyes. A deer sees movement, a predator sees shape, a bird sees contrast, a rival group sees footprints, smoke, broken branches, and shadows that move wrong. To hide, ancient humans had to understand perception. They had to know that standing upright in open grass was dangerous, that a straight line looks unnatural, that fire smoke betrays a camp, that wet mud can cover scent, that silence can be a tool, that stillness can be stronger than running. This is why Meccha Chameleon feels strangely familiar. The game turns camouflage into play, but the human brain already knows the rules. Match the background, break the outline, do not move too soon. Let the eye pass over you, hide not by vanishing, but by becoming ordinary. Prehistoric humans may have done something similar with their bodies. Mud against mud, ash against shadow, animal skin against animal smell, leaves against leaves, stone-colored dust against rock. A hunter lying in grass is not a monster, he is a patch of earth, a shadow, a shape that does not yet matter until the moment he moves. But camouflage was not only for hunting, it was also for fear. At night, when large cats moved between stones, humans had to hide from them. A child might be kept close to the fire, adults might sleep in protected circles. People chose caves, trees, cliffs, or riverbanks to make the human body harder to reach. To survive was to control visibility. Who sees you? From where? At what distance? In what light? These questions shape the lives of our ancestors, and they still shape us. Modern sneaker art seems, at first, like the opposite of camouflage. Bright colors, bold shapes, identity on the feet. A person walks into a room and the shoes announce style, speed, taste, or tribe. But even that has ancient roots because before shoes were fashion, feet were survival. A hunter's feet carried him over stone, ice, mud, and thorns. A runner's feet carried messages, warnings, and hope across the landscape. A group's footprints revealed where they went, what they carried, and if they were tired. In a world without written names, the body left marks upon the earth. The hand painted caves, while the foot rode across the ground. Perhaps the same human need connects body paint, camouflage, and decorated shoes. We have always used the body to speak to the world. Sometimes the message is do not see me. And sometimes it is, I am here. The prehistoric hunter who covered himself in mud was not trying to look beautiful, but he was already using color as technology, editing his body. He was transforming himself into a message the environment could accept. Maybe a young hunter watched an elder do this for the first time. Watched the ash go on the skin, watched the leaves tied around the shoulders, watched a human become a piece of landscape, and understood something beautiful. The world is not only made of strength, it is made of attention. Who receives it, who avoids it, and who controls it. A hidden human could change the outcome of a hunt, or avoid a predator. A hidden human could watch another group without being seen. A hidden human could survive the moment when being visible meant death. This is not cowardice, it is intelligence. The lion survives by being powerful, the deer survives by being fast, the human survives by being imaginative, learning to stand outside ourselves, to think like the animal, to think like the enemy, to think like the eye, searching the grass, and then we learned how to fool that eye. Thousands of years later, we still enjoy this ancient game. We hide in digital worlds. We paint avatars to blend into walls, and we design shoes that announce who we are. We choose colors that either disappear or demand attention. The tools changed. The instinct did not. Meccha Chameleon feels modern, but its pleasure is prehistoric. Sneaker art feels urban, but its language is older than cities. Color, movement, identity, survival, and visibility. The first human who learned to hide in plain sight may never have known they were inventing a kind of art. They were probably cold, hungry, afraid, and covered in mud, breathing slowly in the grass while an animal passed nearby. But in that stillness, they discovered something powerful. A human body could become a sign, or it could become a secret, and sometimes, the difference between the two was life itself.